You're listening to the Three Lunatics podcast. Sit down, shut up, and tune in. Also listen online at www.threelunatics.com. Be sure to follow us on our social outlets, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
What is up, fuckers? Episode 5 of Season 2. I'm so excited to be back in the comfort of my own home, where others are watching the fucking Olympics, where I don't give a shit about. But we're going to talk about the Olympics tonight. We're going to talk about Trump. We're going to talk about a mass shooting that just happened, which I don't like to publicize. I don't like to glorify that shit. But we're going to talk about some pointers on that shit tonight. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit. We're going to talk about fucking Chatterbait. I don't give a fuck. We're going to do a lot of shit. I got these two fucking knuckleheads in the background. They call themselves Big Titty and Misbehavin'. Say what's up, you fucking cunts. Where'd they go? They just disappear on me? You're fired. Fuck you.
I was waiting on Misbehavin' this time. I always go first.
And I was trying to be appropriate and let Mr. Big Titty go, so.
You guys are fucking, oh my God.
Nice to each other. Fuck you, Brett. I'm going. My week has been okay. I'm trying to come down with the cold, but now I will fucking survive.
You'll fucking survive? Is this a true statement?
This is a true and current statement.
I ain't about it. We're gonna talk about hollatafest. First off, right out the gates. Even though Brent hasn't said his piece, how'd your week go, Brent?
Brett, Big Titty's week went great.
I don't know why I call you that. Half the time, it's probably because I have a speech impediment from fucking because my brain is 98% bong residue and mothballs.
No, it's 98% video game and 2% bong.
Hey, we're going to talk about some video games tonight, too, so go fuck yourselves. How was your week? How was it?
It was good. It was an ultimate high doing hollatafest this weekend. I got to catch every single band.
I didn't.
I was not late. Did Whataburger twice.
I know you did. I know you went back and got onion rings. We're going to talk about that, too.
I went back to, for Saturday night, so... I didn't catch all the bands. I caught all of them except for, I think, 3.
Well, I didn't catch Saturday night because, of course, I went in Friday. We did the whole day Friday. We did some lives out there. If you caught it on the Facebook, we were out there doing it up. Of course, Misbehavin' wins all the fucking tattoo certificates throughout the whole fucking thing.
Actually, I got to say, choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Coming like a train.
That was awesome.
Coming like a train.
Well played.
Okay,
thank you.
But so let's just recap of what we did at hollatafest. So we started our day out, got up early, did the fucking morning grind, fucking got on the iPad, promoted out the show, did whatever I had to do. Then we fucking went. We ate lunch. Then we went to the venue, and of course. Chaos ensued. Well, I wouldn't say chaos, just a really good fucking time ensued. We did some videos, saw some great bands. I only was there for Friday night because of the fucking... I didn't think that Ice Storm was going to be fucking legit, and then it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't too bad until I fucking drove home at 6 o'clock in the morning and fucking spun the old fucking Hearst fucking sideways, driving down the fucking highway, and fucking did a 360. That sucked, but... Great
just
bands.
Didn't know how to drive in.
No bullshit. No, it was slick. It was really bad slick that day. And then that night, it got even worse for me because I had to drive home from the office and my windshield froze up and I almost crashed into a light pole at the O'Reilly's and got that shit fixed up. And now I don't really have to worry about any of that shit anymore. But yeah, some great fucking bands out there. Want to say props to all the fucking bands that threw down their time and dedicated to this fucking thing. Screaming Red Mutiny, of course. Are you seriously on Twitter right now? Fuck you.
Hey, you know what? I actually talked to Steve Murdoch, and I was told that they made quite a bit of money. So yes, everybody needs to give themselves a big pat on the back for that.
Yeah, it was a great event. Shout out to all the bands. A couple I want to mention because I really enjoyed them. Skytown, fucking Grind. And if you don't know right now, lead singer of Grind recently had a home fire. And there's going to be a benefit concert. Is there a benefit concert today?
No, it's a benefit. It's on Saturday the 24th in Skiatook at 310 West Rogers at the Ace Hardware, and it's from 11 to 3. They're going to serve lunch. Lunch is $5. They're going to have some stuff to raffle.
Yeah.
You be there, be square, man. Come out and show your support.
Yes, absolutely. Great fucking band. Great front man. Go
yes,
show.
And I just want to point out that we had the whole hollatafest going. I mean, he didn't say anything to anyone.
know. I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Yeah, he lost his house on Monday, played hollatafest on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, he talked to me and Johnson a little bit, so I knew about it, but we didn't say anything. We all just went on with the hollatafest. So
I was curious as to why he was playing CJ's guitar, because that's CJ's Fender Telecaster that's got EMG pickups in them, and I was wondering why he was playing that. It sounded great playing it, but I didn't think twice about it. And what had happened was his music room caught on fire, which was detached from the house, and then the fire jumped from the music room to the house.
Yeah. It's crazy shit. Your shit can go up in at any time, motherfuckers. So, but big shout out to fucking Grind. And I gotta say this right now. I got a fucking boner for Fist of Rage right now. Andy Chapman, I love that ass. I want it. I want you to do my birthday party. Did you check out
Potty Talk at all?
I did check out Potty Talk, and it was pretty good. It was very, very. It was, for when it was done, absolutely great. Nowadays, not so much, but it was good. I liked it. I did like it. It was good. And of course, all the bands that played. And I gotta give a big shout out to whoever the food vendor was there. Those brownies were fucking killer.
You should not have had those brownies.
I ate 2 of them, motherfuckers. How many did you eat, Titty?
2.
I knew it. He ate 2 too.
I got a fucking portion of a small piece.
They were only $1.
Hey, did Johnson buy me any? No, he was sitting there eating cookies, and he shared with you, and then he gave me a little freaking.
I know. Because it looked so good and smelled so good, and then they were so good. And then Giz was like, "Those things are dry," and I was like, "No, they weren't."
Dude, they were awesome. I don't know what planet Giz was on.
I did not either. I was like, "What the? Were you eating sand?" Because that was that brownie. Exactly. That brownie was delicious.
Did you happen to get a hold of a fucking scone or something?
Those were like so soft, so fudgy. They just, oh my gosh! I walked around with a fucking perma boner, like no joke.
Well, and on Saturday, I had both a barbecue sandwich.
Was it good?
And I had a Frito chili pie. The barbecue was damn good, and the Frito chili pie was awesome.
I fucking knew it. I should have did that. But as always, when old Iron Man gets in the T-town and he goes to the shrine, where he goes afterwards, me and Miss B and fucking Titty went to fucking Whataburger, and I chowed down. I cleared a small cow. I cleared a small cow in that building.
And I got to thinking about that after when we were leaving. You and Johnson were being very, very loud about how loud Miss B is in certain sexual predicaments, by the way.
I don't care. That guard in the back was probably like, what the fuck? Mega horn. Dude,
yeah.
I ate that fucking chorizo burrito, and I ate the patty melt, and then the next
a fish sandwich.
Did I eat? No, I didn't have a fish sandwich. I had a fucking Monterey melt.
Oh, that's right.
I took it with me because I only ate like a portion of it, and then I passed out on your couch with like the Monterey melt like wrapped up all nice and neat, and I ate it on the way home.
That's
and for everybody listening on the podcast, when he says he passed out on the couch,
it was like fast.
We have a housekeeper and we have guest rooms, and he had plenty of opportunity to go lay down in the guest room. He was like, "Nope, I'm gonna stay here."
I was like, I'm getting tipped on the couch.
Comforter from one of the guest rooms and covered him up.
Oh, you covered him up so he wouldn't be cold? That's gay as fuck.
Yeah,
he was cold as fuck on Friday.
Oh yeah, dude, I froze my balls off.
Or on Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. Like, and I went in the house, right to the couch, and out. There was no speech, no nothing. It was just like, hi, bye, done.
I woke up and I was like, well, he gone.
Yeah, I was out, man. Fuck it. And then because I left super early. I had to get all that fucking ice off my window, and then driving home it sucked. I drove right to work, worked a whole fucking shift. We're going to talk about Trump today. I don't talk about that cocksucker much, but let's talk about him. He wants to replace food stamps with box foods again. Commodities.
I have no problem with that.
Which I'm going to let you know that
it won't ever work.
Native Americans still do food boxes. I don't know if you know this, but they do. And it's not cheap-ass food. It's good food.
No, government cheese will give Velveeta a freaking run for its money.
God, that stuff goes for $5 a loaf.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, the commodity stuff I don't think is going to work. It didn't work before, So I don't think it's going to work again. But I think that's, it's leading up to something else. There's something else going on.
A lot of the problem is these people that are on food stamps, they're not regulated on what they eat. So they just go in and they won't
you can't really do that though.
Yeah, but what pisses me off is I'm in line and I've got hamburger meat because, a little strapped and can't afford steak. And here's somebody who drives up in a fucking Mercedes-Benz, goes in, gets fucking filet mignon and ribeyes and lobster tails and shrimp, and then pays for it in fucking food stamps.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that.
I'm unemployed. I don't even get food stamps.
I don't have a problem with food stamps being a hand up, but I got a big problem of it being a handout.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that cheat the system. No matter how good the government thinks their system is, there are people out there that are lying and they're getting it, and the rest of us are just witnessing it.
Well, that's your taxes at work.
Yeah, it is. It's your taxes at work. Tonight I'm not getting real fucking crazy. I mean, we're going to talk about this real quick. Mass shooting, Parkland, Florida. 19-year-old shooter. Now, you know me. I'm going to investigate, so I'm not going to fucking divulge into this whole bit. Just what I know. I can't say that this is a legit thing. I can't say it is not legit, because some of the stuff, once again, I have teams of people that watch social media, and there was stuff that's just not adding up in this whole story again. Just like they're saying, oh, this was like Sandy Hook. To me, you guys know me, Sandy Hook was a false flag. That shit really didn't happen. Just like 9/11. Planned shit. But with this, some peeps got killed. They say it's 17. It's probably going to go up. The kid's 19. You think of that. In Florida, does Florida still have the death penalty? Because
they do.
Preempted murder.
For multiple murders, they do.
Yeah. That is automatically he's going to get the death sentence because
not necessarily. They may plead that down.
Premeditated murder, 17 counts right now is where it's at.
He is 19. Is that correct?
Yeah,
so he is
correct.
the age.
Yeah.
And the other thing that is phenomenal here is they caught him alive.
Yeah.
Usually these kids go in and then
he went to McDonald's.
They take themselves out.
He went to McDonald's and got a soda before they caught him.
And I actually seen a story earlier that said that they think because his mother had died of the flu, it set him off. But this kid had an AR-15.
And that makes no fucking difference. He could have had a BB gun, did the same thing.
It doesn't. That is true. I'm not going to argue with you there. But I mean, it's not going to stop happening.
No. There's been
discipline that we're lacking in the world.
21 school shootings this year alone, but we only hear about one. Why? Why is that? Why is
John
that?
told me that the other day. He said that this is the 18th or something like that.
Yep.
Just this year.
This year. We're in February. Why are we only hearing about one? That's why I think myself, you know me, I believe Bigfoot's real and the Loch Ness Monster's real. And I also believe in false flag attacks. I think this might be one of them, but I can't say that. So don't quote me on this shit, but I did want to touch on this. And the reason I wanted to touch on this is because I'm a gun owner. And we've got everybody and their fucking dog out there talking about, just take guns away and it'll stop. I'm sorry. I can make a shotgun out of a piece of lead pipe and a fucking button. Fuck you.
Yeah, they're on there with Trump negated Obama's new regulation on mental health people. Well, what the snowflakes need to know and need to do is go in and do some research, because all that Trump negated was the last thing that Obama did, and that did simply this. It is those who are deemed by the court who have mental issues, financially irresponsible, and put somebody else in charge of their money. They cannot get guns. Also, those who are 100% disabled and receive a government check because of mental disability, they cannot either. That amounts to about 75,000 people, none of which were the active shooters.
No. Here's the thing, though. That's not the issue. They're going to get a gun whether...
Sure.
Right.
You're going to go walk on a street corner and get a gun. But
you take everybody's guns away, the criminals are still going to get guns.
Let's talk about what the real problem is.
What's going to stop a kid walking into a school and just pulling out a knife? The only thing is he's not going to get as many victims. He's just going to, you know what I mean?
Timothy McVeigh killed tons of, or a bunch of people. Let's not say tons. A bunch of people with cow shit.
Yes. See?
Argument invalid. Here's where the real problem is. Spank your fucking kid's ass. Beat that fucking child. Beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, DHS is actually the problem. Once they came along and basically made it illegal for you to discipline your child like you were disciplined.
Well, they didn't make it illegal. What they did was they went and pushed it to the schools, and now the teachers go to our children and they're like, "Oh, is mommy doing something that she should? Or is daddy being?"
Spank your kid and leave a mark, and we'll see what the sheriff's department does.
I mean, I can smack, my 4-year-old on the behind and him be like, "My mama beat me." I mean, it just all comes down to how the school officials approach our kids.
It's discipline and parenting.
Back then, my mom and dad spank her ass if she did something wrong. And they took it out. So,
although my kids turned out fantastic, this problem is parenting.
Yeah.
And the problem is DHS kind of took some of the parenting away from the parents, but it is parenting and raising your kids. And unfortunately, it's my generation's fault. Now, I'm not going to take blame of that because all my kids turned out amazing. Why? Because they had good parenting.
Did you beat your kid's ass?
Look, my youngest son, he was about 4 years old, did something in front of my face. I told him, do not do that again. He looks at me and he did it. And I yanked him up with my left hand. I yanked him up by the hair on the top of his head and beat his ass with my right hand.
That's right. And right there, like I have this problem. And because I have a small child that is addicted to fucking electronics and shit. And of course, little fucker be getting crazy. And I whip that ass. I whip that fucking ass. I will show you belt time, motherfucker. I will pick up an object and use it. And everybody's like, all these snowflakes nowadays are, oh, you can't rule by fear. Bullshit. Because guess what? I didn't do fucked up shit. I mean, I did fucked up shit after I got out of my dad's place. After me and my dad fought and squared away and I earned my rights, that was it. But let me tell you something. I didn't go doing fucking tons of drugs or out drinking or stealing cars or fucking or any of that because I knew if I did that
you'd
shit,
have hell to pay.
My fucking dad would have beat the fucking death out of me. He would have fucking killed me. And I'm not talking about, he would have gave me a little slap on the wrist. No, that motherfucker would have killed me. He would have fucking made me dig the hole and then killed me and then made me come back to life to bury myself. That's how it works.
I can't tell you how many times I got my ass beat at school. And then when I got home, I got rebeat.
Fuck yeah. I remember having to touch the fucking chair legs, man. Fucking grab those chair legs.
Don't let go.
Fuck yeah. Grab those fucking chair legs and get that fucking thick-ass leather belt right across that ass. And
now, here's something else, Zach. You want to talk about snowflakes. This kid had so many signs of mental instability and
the fucking
problems,
YouTube comment.
and so many people knew about it, but because they don't want to get involved and they don't want to hurt somebody else, possibly by making a false accusation or whatever, we're just not going to say anything. Get off your ass, snowflakes. You had plenty of fucking time, plenty of time to report not one, not two, but dozens of signs that this kid was fucked up beyond all recognition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But our kids are afraid, like they don't have backbones nowadays because of the discipline part. They're afraid if they say something, they're going to get in trouble or somebody's going to bully them or they're going to be, like the snitches laying ditches thing. I mean, so they're not going to tell. That's why none of these kids came forward until after the fact.
Listen.
Yeah, well, look where it got you. 17 of you are dead. And I'm sorry, Sean Whalen put out a great video today on Facebook. And basically what he said was, your feelings are not as important as my child's life.
True that.
Fuck your feelings. Yeah. If you see something go on,
do it.
Report it.
Yeah. Fucking say something. Or just be like, hey, me, I'm a pretty open guy. I see somebody weird at work. I'll be like, hey, you're weird as fuck. You probably sniff panties and fucking hide dead hookers under your house, don't you? Kind of thing. Yep. Straight up, I'll point at him and be like, hey, this guy right here, he kills hookers.
Yeah, you think gun control works? Go to Chicago.
Yeah, fuck, I know, dude. And so much about that, it does not work. Somebody's going to find a way to get guns. And some people say, hey, more guns. Some people say, hey, let's not talk about it right now. You know what I say? Fucking, that's not the problem. None of that is the problem. It's how we're raising our children and making them feel entitled, like they can do this shit. Guess what? Fucking, let's go back to the 60s, man. I mean, even though, there was like some fucking, discrimination stuff and whatever, but people turned out fine, man. But now it's all, you're a racist, or you hurt my feelings, or we have every right you have at fucking 12 years old. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, until you're 18, in my eyes, I'll still whoop your ass. I'll fucking beatbox.
What state has the least crime per capita?
Probably Alaska.
Denver?
Texas.
No fucking way.
They have the death penalty, and they exercise it to use it.
And they also have open carry.
They have open carry, and a lot of people own guns.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, my father's a gun owner, and he displays his proudly.
I'm a gun owner.
I do not display mine proudly, but I have a safe full of them.
I
can go anywhere without his. And he and I have had the conversation before. This may lead into another topic, but when he's pulled over, when he gives his ID and his license for that, he's automatically judged right then and there.
Oh yeah.
See, when Shandy gets pulled over, or Gizmo, whatever we want to call her today, Gizmo carries a gun everywhere she goes. So when she gets pulled over, she gives her driver's license and her concealed carry card and immediately announces to the officer, I'm a concealed carry gun owner. My gun is on my hip behind me. My hands are on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Would you feel safer if you took my gun for the moment? And you're not giving your gun to the officer. You're just allowing the officer to take the gun out of your holster and put it on top of the car out of your reach. And you just simply get out of the car or get your butt out of the car, hold on to your steering wheel to where you're not moving your arms, let him pull that gun out of the holster, put it on top of the car, and then he can proceed and feel safe. And you know what? Most cops, and when I say most cops, I'm talking the vast majority of them, concealed carry owners are the good guys. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, I don't have my gun on me. You know, if you got your gun on you, you tell the officer you got your gun on you.
Yeah, that's
100%.
That's how you do it.
Fucking bingo. And it's easy. And she's never had a problem with it.
Yep, that's how to do it. That's how you fucking do that, and you take care of your shit, and you respect it, and, it is what it is. But that is a problem, all the snowflakes, it is what it is.
It's a butthurt world, man.
It is very much a butthurt world. I'm surprised that we haven't, just regressed into complete fucking morons,
Well, I there's going to be World War III, and then the next war after that will be fought with sticks and stones.
That exactly.
Yep.
Absolutely. Exactly what I think. Let's talk about some video games right now.
My favorite topic.
I know, right?
Choo.
Choo. Stop it. You just stop that.
Choo.
No way.
All right, well, get on with it. What is your game?
What?
Like Mario Kart? Or
all right, so what the fuck did you just say?
Play some Minecraft and stuff? Or?
No, I did not. Secret of Mana is actually, they remade that shit. One of the best games of all time. I really prefer the original one, but that's just me. And let's fight about it. Come on, bitch. Let's fight about it. You want to talk shit about my video games?
Feel that? Yeah. I'm coming like a train.
Choo.
You feel that?
Choo. I will knock you on your own.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, round one goes misbehaving.
Oh, sorry.
That's awesome.
It is what it is. It is what it is,
It's really fuck.
Yeehaw!
Choo.
But, okay, enough about video games. That was my video game piece of the week. Secret of Mana, if you guys haven't tried it out. It's on Steam. It's $30. Check it out. But we want to get down into the potatoes and gravy of this show. Big Titty has let's just set the mood here. And now Big Titty explains Olympic curling, the most boring fucking sports in all of the Olympics. Two fucking idiots get on the ice and curl stones at a fucking target. Please proceed, Titty, and tell me about this great sport. Tell me about the sport.
Fuck you, Zach.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking do it. fucking.
Dragon.
All right, come on. What do you got? Tell me about this curling. So you're obsessed with this curling, right?
I am. I have been since, I believe, 1998. And that might have been Nagano, Japan, perhaps. Anyways, that's the first time I saw curling, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking cool. To most people, it would be boring. But you know what? To most people, chess is boring. And it's played more with your brain than it is with your brawn. You have these 12-pound granite round stones. They call them rocks with a handle on top. And there's
Do it. Just go. You know I was going to say that.
On here.
What
and
is
that's
happening?
basically curlings.
What the fuck just happened? Did you hear that?
What was that? It's like the fucking aliens came
Oh
down.
my
and-
god, that was some fucking straight up fucking Davy Copperfield shit. Oh my god.
Do you want to take a stab at trying to recreate that?
That was like some reverse shit fucking. Oh
God
my
damn.
god. Did you
All right,
do that
let
on
me
Fox?
re-explain it.
This is what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's exactly what I fucking heard.
All
I
right,
fucking heard.
so
I heard. Fucking aliens. That's exactly what that was. Okay, so explain curling to me, please.
all right, so you start out with 8 stones, okay? And now on men's and women's curling, there are 4 players per team. Each player throws 2 stones. Usually the team captain
Yeah.
throws last. So anyhow,
He did it again. He's doing it again. The CIA has intercepted him.
Do you just want me to explain
and
it?
that's basically curling.
I swear to God, he's playing it on a loop. He's fucking
No,
with us.
I'm just turning my mute button on and off and on and off.
I
and on
fucking
and off.
hate you.
Okay,
I fucking.
So
Okay.
you slide these things down the ice, okay? And there is you have a midline and a T line. The T line is what goes across. The midline goes all the way through, and you have a target, a 4-foot circle, an 8-foot circle, and a 12-foot circle. And to score, however many rocks that are closest to the button, which is the very center of the hole, inside their opponent's stones is how many you score after all 8 are thrown.
It sounds like bocce ball to me. Just
Have you ever played shuffleboard?
No, but I've
Winning.
some bocce ball with Special Olympics before.
Okay, yeah, bocce ball. Very similar.
What? Where are these? Where do these fucking things come from?
What are you talking about?
Minnesota. Duluth, actually.
Boom. It is what it is. I don't know. I mean, I watched it a little bit and I was like, okay, this is interesting for like 2 minutes, and then, I couldn't get into it. You know, it was literally I sat there and then silence incurred, and then it was just like I was eating like loud chips in the background. That's exactly what it was like in my brain.
We tried to watch it today, and it stopped my 4-year-old in his tracks just like a Power Rangers cartoon would. I mean, he stood there in front of the TV staring at it.
Well,
Because it's awesome.
you know what?
It captured his mind here. There.
You know what? Here comes the part of the show where I get to be an asshole to you guys.
Is the biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
All right, here it comes. Curling is gay. Listen, fucking super gay.
You, Zach.
Fucking super gay. I can't even grasp my nuts around this fucking shit. I don't get it. It's like darts.
There's other things at the Olympics, okay? Did you hear about the snowboarder today? He broke his neck.
His fucking neck, dude. Straight up. Fucking took a fucking toilet dive. Just fucking right into the fucking snow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who gets a gold medal for anime in the Olympics.
You know what? You're an asshole. You can fucking...
Yeah.
You can fucking...
Shut up!
Because I don't like you.
Well, the Summer Olympics come around, and there'll be
Shut up!
there'll be
Shut up!
Zelda and
Shut up!
and
Shut up!
and what's that? The goat herder game. What is that one you play?
You are a huge nerd.
I am a nerd. We already know this. I don't play Zelda. I mean, I played Zelda before. I like Zelda. Talk about fucking porno. I've been watching it. What's this? What is that fucking dildo called on Chatterbait that those bitches use?
Oh my bod.
What is it called?
Oh my bod.
Oh my bod.
Bod.
Is that really what it's
O
called?
H M I B O D. Look it up.
Really?
Seriously.
I don't think that's... Is it really like that? Did you just send me a photo?
No.
Oh my God,
expecting
invisible.
you to Google it.
The biggest apples in the world.
She sends me a fucking thing about fucking apples, and
Hold on, bro.
you're gonna send it to him too, aren't you?
I am right now.
It's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Hey Zach. Take one of your 7 computers and 14 tablets and look up Omabod.
Omabod.
OHMIBOD.
Is it going to be like some weird ass fucking donkey dick?
No.
How is it spelled again? OH?
OHMIBOD.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking it up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's what happened when I looked that up.
Yeah, pretty much something like that.
You
Swear to
can
God.
strap. They have one you can strap to the inside of your leg.
Yeah?
It's called the Omabod Experience.
The Omabot experience. How much does this thing cost?
Oh my gosh.
Don't know. I'm not a cam girl.
But
Sorry.
so, are any of you guys planning on going to Disneyland or anything anytime soon?
No, I'll
No.
never go to fucking Disneyland. There's some Illuminati in the Disneyland.
Listen, Omabod is $89.95,
$89.95.
or you can get the one that comes in that you can put in the panties, and it's $109.
$109. That's actually pretty cheap.
It's actually on adamandeve.com.
Really?
For
okay.
real.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, seriously.
So anyway, no, Disneyland, they upped their prices. I don't know if anybody's seen this over the weekend.
Yeah,
they
they
went
did.
from tickets being $125 to $135 a person, and let me tell you, it's not the happiest place on fucking earth.
It's overpriced.
Disney World is so much better.
It's fucking overpriced, though.
It is. I took
Just
my
money.
kids. I took my kids, and
I've been
we
before.
walk in, and all the kids are fucking crying, and parents are standing over on the sides just shaking their head. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So survived.
Huh? Did you ever, like, you know, I mean, like, the food is fucking outrageous, but super good.
Okay, so going with me on a trip, I usually pack stuff.
Oh, you're one of those hiders. You hide the food in your backpack, huh?
Fucking A, right. I'll do that in a goddamn Warren. I don't care.
Well, you know what we used to do when we go to Disney World is we would be there first thing when the gates open. Then about 1 o'clock, we'd actually leave the park, go back to the hotel room, turn on the AC, take a nap, go back to the park at about 5 p.m. Your biggest crowd of the day has already dispersed a bit, and you've gotten through both the hottest part of the day and in fucking Orlando, I swear to God, every goddamn day, right on time, it rains sometime between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
Every fucking day.
I agree. And if you've been standing in line for 20 or 30 minutes and it starts fucking raining and they close the ride, you can't stay out there. They close down the lanes and they don't give you like a pass to say, hey, you were right here in line. Nope.
I hate that thing like Silver Dollar City, because I love Silver Dollar City, but now you can buy this like express pass where you can cut in front of everybody. So that's saying, hey, I'm a rich asshole. I can cut in front of you. You're unequal to me. I'm better than you. And I think that's
Agree.
bullshit.
But did you see the new fucking roller coaster that
Yes. I'm too old to ride those things anymore.
I'm too fat to ride
I
them.
can't do it. I get dizzy and sick.
I love roller coasters. And so does my 8-year-old.
Hey,
Oh, but
can
you
you-
can't get Johnson on some shit like that. He gets kind of, if it turns and twists and spins, he's out.
I went to Worlds of Fun.
Been-
I love Worlds of Fun because it's like
Been a-
different fucking continents and shit. Silver Dollar City just like reminds me of like an old-fashioned fucking old-timey just feeling. I like going there during Christmas and peeing on stuff. That's a true
Mark
statement.
Harris-
Too fucking cold at Christmas time.
It is pretty fucking cold at Christmas time. It's super cold, you know?
I mean, all you can do there during Christmas is like eat cheese and drink barbecue sauce or something, whatever the fuck they got. They might have the glass blower going at the time, which is kind of cool.
I like the ice cream shop there during the summer. Even
The
though I'm not-
candy shop where they make the fucking brittle and shit.
I am such a fucking I like going to Eureka and watching like all the candy makers there.
Yeah.
I've been obsessed with fucking Google Earth the last 2 weeks, and I've told these two fuckers about it. I've been searching everywhere in the world, and literally, I'm gonna be able to know exactly what the world looks like without even having to leave my fucking house.
Yeah.
It's a true statement, and it freaked me out because I grew up in a small little town, and we had this small little creek that we swam in that would fill up every year when they closed the dam off, and it wasn't very big. Less than a mile up the fucking road, up in the hills, there was a huge fucking lake I didn't even know about. 15 years I didn't even know about this fucking place.
You were telling me about this.
Freaked me out.
The fuck?
No joke. Sent a picture to my sister. She said, oh, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, no, look at the shit. Huge fucking lake. They're like, no way. And I was like, yeah, look at the size of that water size compared to what we were swimming in. Fucking gigantic. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Yeah, huge fucking pond. Fucking damn it. Wish I would have known about it. Now I want to go there, but then I'll just look like an asshole, you know? Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, have you looked at the video, fast forward blowjobs?
Yes, the turkey calls.
Oh my God, that is so fucking funny.
Just fucking sucking dick in reverse. Sounds like a big ass fucking turkey call. It could be on the next hunting season.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to play an excerpt of it real quick.
Play it.
Play that.
That's awesome.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Miss B just sent me a photo that the guy from USA curling team looks like fucking Mario.
Yeah.
He does look like fucking Mario. Just saying.
Hold on, Tim's coming.
You sent it to him too?
I'm fixing to, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw a swimmer that said I just made a warm spot.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh man,
He does look like fucking.
Him and his sister. They were in the mixed doubles curling.
All right. Here, I want to tell you a little story. I'm over at Big Titty's place. I'm sitting in a recliner, chilling on the iPad. And I look over, and this is the one thing he says to me. My God, I want to fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to fuck that chick so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The chick from the curling team.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. She didn't look that. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on that. That's a hard pass. I keep watching this goddamn video of this cat shitting in a toilet. I hate cats. Cats are fucking nasty.
I totally hate cats. I think they should be used for target practice.
Fuck yeah,
Y'all
gross.
like pussy because most men like pussy.
I love pussy. I eat pussy. I don't like cats. Get that shit
No,
straight.
I had friends come over and they were all talking about their cats. And I'm like,
Ugh.
they said, why don't you have a cat? And I said, hang on, keep seated on my couch. I'll demonstrate. So I took my shoes off and I stepped up on the side table and I stepped on the arm of the couch and I stepped all over their fucking laps, walking completely across the couch while sticking my butt in one of their faces.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a cat.
Yep. True story. Cats are fucking nasty. Nasty fucking creatures. Gross.
Do you guys
No offense to the cat owners out there.
Fuck you. If you're a cat owner, fuck you.
have you guys looked at any of the images from the Olympics? Man, these camera guys catch people at the wrong fucking
The last time they did Olympics, the swimmers, when they were doing the dives, and they imposed like toilets behind them, it looked like they were taking massive fucking atomic shits.
Oh my god.
So fucking good. So good. I think that, it is what it is. I didn't know, how do you say the fucking town that it's in? Pyeongchang?
Chongqing,
Pyeongchang.
Pyeongchang.
go to Walmart. It's in the frozen section. No,
Pyeongchang fucking
made
dumplings.
meal in a bag.
Yeah.
Which is Korean for cat.
Really?
Pyong-
No.
Pussy again.
I love pussy. I like to eat pussy. You guys get fucked on Valentine's Day?
Pussy.
You guys,
Of course.
you guys did some
Yeah.
fucked up shit. Miss B did
Wait, Titty, you got fucked on Valentine's Day, or did
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't, but Gizmo.
I did.
yeah?
I jerked off mobily. That was the highlight of mine. But I heard Miss B had like this like huge tantric sex party and got jackhammered.
Yeah, we brought out the get right chair and the handcuffs.
Oh,
And
dude, you're into that shit?
yeah, and I got right with Jesus. I have a good day today.
Nice.
I mean, it is what it is.
Johnson laid the pipe.
Do you know what the jackhammer is? You know how that is? What position that is?
It's when the woman is bent over, really, really bent over, and her ass is up in the air, and the guy's standing up
Nope.
and going up and down on her.
Nope. Well, I mean, I've seen it done that way. But this is how I
pretty
learned the
sure
jackhammer.
it's like a missionary style, but with the legs up above the head, right?
Absolutely not. This is how I learned how to do the jackhammer, or at least what I call the jackhammer. It's where I have the chick set her back against the bed, her shoulders on the floor, so she's up like she's doing a handstand, but her head is on the floor, and her shoulders are against the bed and back is against the bed, and she opens those fucking legs, and then I get in there and I scissor between it, and I dip my dick in there like I'm dipping Oreos in fucking milk, just fucking bam, 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 bam. That's the jackhammer. Now you know something. The more you know.
okay.
We do some fucked up. I've done some fucked up, crazy shit. You ever been peed on?
Absolutely not.
Why
Hell
not?
yes.
I've been peed on. My ex-wife peed on me once.
Yep.
Yeah, it happened.
No.
I peed on Gizmo dozens of times.
I mean, you know, I'm cool with peeing. I mean, it's okay. It's not my thing.
It's all been in the shower, but yeah.
Yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, that's the funniest point. Like, hey, you feel that warm water? Nope, that's me peeing on you.
Yeah, well, there's been a couple of times. There's one time I can remember I was behind her, and she was under the water, and I was standing back, and I was peeing. I was kind of peeing on her butt and peeing on the back of her leg, you know, just kind of writing my name, doing my thing. And then I pinched it and held on to it, and then kind of pointed it up in the air and let it go, and it went and hit her in the back of the neck, and she didn't quite come unglued, but she was not a big fan. So
I've peed in a vagina before.
I have not.
I have
No, fellas.
peed in a vagina.
Man, when I was in college, we'd be sitting there and watch the girls walk by and that kind of stuff, and be like, "Phew, I'd pee in her butt.
Yeah,
I'd pee in her
absolutely,
butt."
absolutely pee in her butt. I've done whippets out of fucking pussies. You ever done one of those?
What's a whippet?
Whippets where you take the whipped cream can, you turn it upside down. We don't condone illegal activities, but absolutely, you take that motherfucker and crack it sideways. A little bit of the whipped cream gets in there, but the CO2 goes up in her vagina, and then you just suck it out.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It's
Suck that in like a bong hit.
Just, and they're like, "Yeah, what's up, guys? Doing
That's what
whippets."
the snorkel for.
Pussy snorkel. I watched some of the coolest Valentine's Day gifts this year, and the top hits were just disturbing as fuck. Like, I didn't get it. Like, and I really don't. I can't. I'm really happy that the 50 Shades of Grey shit is done with. Done. Because all that movie is about is, hey, I'm a millionaire with a fucking kinky fetish. Fuck off.
Okay, so I have the books, but I've never read the books, and I have never seen any of the movies.
You know what?
Oh my God, read the books.
I'm a poor dude. I'm a poor dude, but I can still do freaky shit. I mean, if you want me to put a pool stick in your asshole, I'll do it.
No, thank you.
If you
All
want
right,
me,
Zach, change the subject.
do it.
Black Panther.
Oh, good God.
Racist piece of shit. There, I said it.
I can't. I was trying to explain this earlier that they had to. Never mind. Go ahead, Brett.
No, I just brought up Black Panther. I just wanted to hear conversation.
Racist piece of shit movie.
Yes, I feel like it was made solely for a certain race, so they would not complain.
Where's the white jaguar?
Right.
Well, we can't have that, but we
Why?
do have white privilege.
Why can't we fucking have that?
Yeah, why can't we? We've got Black Panther and
because we already have white privilege. So.
Where's the yellow fucking house cat?
Black Panthers was an entire movement. It was a racist movement back, in the 60s?
Yeah.
So we didn't have any kind of racist movement when Spider-Man come out. Shit, y'all. Or Poison Ivy, or Darth Vader. None of those.
Did you just say Darth Vader? Because Darth Vader was black, motherfucker.
I know it was black, but nobody...
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones was the original fucking star. Darth Vader, black motherfucker, man.
Indeed. Cool as shit. This is CNN.
Yeah. Fucking, I always remember James Earl Jones from Darth Vader, The Sandlot.
If you build it, they will come.
And, yes, Field of Dreams. That is... I watched 3,000 Miles of Graceland. I also watched...
That's a great movie.
It is a great movie, but I also... Netflix pick of the week here. Here it comes. Haven't done one in 2 weeks because we were at hollatafest. This week, I got one for you guys. I want you guys to fucking load this up in your playlist. Dirty Money.
Dirty Money
is a series. The first one is about... I can't remember what it's about. The second one is actually about the Miami tribe where I fucking live. About them and the race car driver fucking doing the payday loans and having to pay back $1.3 billion. And
so did it have to do with the Quapaw?
No, Miami.
MODOK.
Okay. And they still are in it. They're still doing payday loans. But I remember when that scam went down, and it was fucking... It's really crazy. Watch it. Netflix pick. I won't spoil it. If you guys want some local shit.
What's the name of it again?
Dirty Money. It is a series.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money. And I want to say, thank you, Big Titty. I took up your recommendation, started watching Longmire.
Oh, my.
Good show.
Great show. Great show. Miss B, what do you got? What do you got for Netflix pick?
Oh, my goodness. I have been sucked. And, okay, so I am not on Netflix. Okay,
What?
I'm on Sling TV. However,
I hate you.
I'm on season 8 of Shameless.
Oh, everybody's addicted to Shameless.
Yes, it's like
Did you watch the first seasons, all of it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It got weird there for a minute, though.
Yeah, it did. But I'm gonna say Sling TV is like awesome.
No, it's not. It's actually overpriced bullshit.
Fuck you.
My Netflix pick of the week: Metallica, Some Kind of Monster.
Really is on there?
It's a documentary.
Okay,
Yep.
and also I have seen that already because I saw it when it came out. But I also want to talk about this: Zac Efron and James Hetfield in the new Jeffrey Dahmer movie.
Yep, and James Hetfield
Is
plays
the sheriff.
a sheriff.
That fucking arrested Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yep.
Nice.
I seen the first photos of it. He looks really fucking weird.
I love me a good serial killer story for sure.
I love serial killer stories. Jesus. I love that shit.
My senior term paper over Charles Manson, and our librarian was
Wait
like,
a second. Stop right fucking there. Charles Manson wasn't a fucking serial killer.
So he wasn't, but
He never killed anybody.
He was a cult leader.
Okay, I know he never did, but I'm saying that was who I was allowed to choose because I wanted to do Ted Bundy. I wasn't allowed to. I was told no.
Ted
So
Bundy
I
was a
had
serial
to-
killer.
I did Charles Manson, but yeah.
Yeah. Not a fucking... Now, if
No,
you want to talk...
not a serial killer. I know. Shut up.
Not a fucking serial killer. Cult leader. Different
Leader,
categories.
yeah.
I get serious about this shit. All right.
Or-
So Gacy, serial killer. Fucking Bundy,
Gacy.
serial killer. Ed Gein, serial killer. Fucking Manson, no.
I
Fucking
know.
Jim Jones, not a serial killer.
Nope.
I
cult
need you
leader.
to pipe the fuck down.
And Jim Jones never killed anybody. It was them bitches that was with him. They got a new fucking documentary coming out about the Jim Jones thing. I don't know if you guys have ever went deep into the Jim Jones hole. Seriously, that gets fucking deep. There was some inside shit on that. And do you know who Jim Jones is, Miss B?
I don't think I've ever heard of that name.
Are you
What am
fucking kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
You've never heard of Jim Jones?
Okay, once again, I need you to calm the fuck down.
No, this is serious. I can't believe you don't know who Jim Jones is.
Okay, calm down.
He had a cult of people in Jonestown, Guyana.
No,
And Guyana
yes.
Guyana
Here we go.
is in Central America.
Yes. You want me to explain? You want me to explain a little bit more of this?
Sure, I'm checking it out. Okay.
Okay, Jim Jones was a cult leader. He had so many followers believe what he was doing that this is allegedly. They credited him with it. He is what, when you say don't drink the Kool-Aid, that's Jim Jones.
That's the guy. Okay, yeah, I see it. He's up there with Timothy McVeigh and David Koresh. I see all that.
He's up tight. He's
900
people. That's a top dog right there. But Jim Jones didn't do that. I can
Don't
say
drink
that right
the Kool-Aid.
now. Jim Jones did not do that. Jim Jones had bitches that did that shit. There were he had 4 main bitches that he was fucking. And those bitches were vindictive little whores. And they are the ones that plotted the whole drink the Kool-Aid shit. 900 fucking people. Fucking deuced. Just done. How do you think people... I remember seeing the crime scene photos of that, and there were just bodies upon bodies piled up on each other. What was the other one? Okay, there was Waco, which was a government cover-up. We know
That's
that.
David Koresh.
Mm-hmm.
That's David Koresh didn't kill nobody. The government killed everybody in that building.
I know he didn't kill anybody, Zach.
I know, but David Koresh wasn't. That was a scapegoat. David Koresh was a scapegoat. He was not a. He might have been a cult leader, but he was a scapegoat for something bigger. Just saying. If you watch, if you watch the Waco documentaries, that is. But what was that one where they were in the mansion? They had the mansion, and they all wore Nike shoes and covered up with purple. And there was there was one guy that didn't drink the stuff, and they were all in the fucking mansion. They all died. They had the purple sheets over them with the Nike shoes. I cannot fucking remember who that was. That was pretty fucking cool too. The bunk beds that they had, because they thought that it was the guy that thought that you could leave your body and go on a spaceship. God damn it! What was his name? I'm gonna look that shit up now again. That was
the Heaven's Gate thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what was his name?
The crime scene photos on that. If you've ever seen those, look them up. Google them. Fucking weird as shit. Just fucking weird. And the document, like the police files, they're public information. You can actually get those. We totally took this show from fucking ding-dongs, curling, to serial killers. That's why we're the 3 lunatics. That's why you come back.
I'm checking this shit out, man. They were real fucking meticulous on their shit, were they not?
Yes, Heaven's Gates were super fucking strict about that.
Yeah, there was that comet, Hale-Bop.
Was there
Yes.
just one person that survived? So I mean, all these people, what they how was everybody properly placed? That's who did that?
No, they did it themselves. They drank the stuff and then laid there, just in a solid form. Now, also with that, I watched some of the police files, and like, oh my god, some of the underground shit you can get, like the cops, and they said the smell in there was just the fucking most gnarliest smell you've ever smelled in your life. It was like death. Just like that's how they could describe it. Death. Just dead.
So how long?
Marshall Applewhite.
Marshall Applewhite, you are right.
So how long were these bodies in there before they were discovered?
Couple of days, maybe. But the shit they drank made them fucking, yeah. Because most of them were well preserved.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I love serial killers. I love the guy from Ohio that was keeping the chicks in his basement. Me and Route talked about that last year. That was fucking cool. He had a pretty good count too. He had hookers just lying around that where he was eating on.
Wow.
Yeah. Cannibalism to me, I love like top movies. Cannibal Holocaust. The original one, uncut. Green Inferno. Love that one too.
Donner, Party of Two.
There was a couple of other movies that were fucking just badass as shit that I loved that were banned. They're just crazy ass shit, but what it is. Okay, we totally went off the fucking rails. God damn.
That's all right. We covered a lot of stuff, man.
We did. We covered a lot of shit. And tonight I didn't get fucking crazy. It's one of those shows. That's why it's 3 lunatics. It's 3 people inside my fucking brain. And sometimes you get the fucking calm one. This week you got the calm one. And this is my words of the week. Don't be fucking stupid and think that guns are the problem. They're not. Society is the problem. You guys are fucking sheeple. Wake the fuck up. And yeah, I love Top Ramen. That's a real fucking statement. That's what's up. Other than that, What are you guys doing this week other than sitting around jacking off?
This weekend, it is Paulette and Josh's birthday.
Yeah.
And 4 bands are going to be playing over at Badass Renee's in Tulsa at 31st and Sheridan behind Quick Trip.
I still want to go.
That's going on Saturday, and
Fist
of Rage will be playing, and
somebody come
I
pick me
think
up.
Solidify.
Solidify is I like Solidify.
A couple other bands. I dig Solidify. Craig's band, Craig, the lead singer, Solidify. You know, they're getting pretty tight. I like them. You know, they're starting to gel really, really, really well.
Yes. And also, before we get off here and fucking just totally wreck your entire week with our shitty show, I'm gonna have a surprise for you guys next week, and it's gonna be something you guys might like. The ladies in particular. We might have some merchandise coming out for the ladies. But more details to come. You guys know where it's at. It's fucking 3lunatics.com. Go buy our merch, man. We got to pay the bills around here. And I'm broke as a fucking joke, so please send me money. Miss B, what you got to say for the end of the week? Nothing at all? Nothing? Absolutely nothing?
She has nothing to say.
Goddamn.
Miss B?
Hey, wait. I do have something. I was having a coughing spell, man. Give me a fucking break. Before you complain about who our president is, make sure you get out and register to vote. Because if you're not a registered voter, you got no room to fucking bitch.
That was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's some for real shit.
Our votes don't matter. Just saying.
Okay.
Our votes don't matter. Fucking the Rothsteins control everything. True statement. I'm just kidding. Titty, what's your final words for this week?
Gentlemen, if you haven't already, go out and buy some handcuffs. Go out and buy a riding crop. Bend your lady over your lap and whoop that ass.
Whoop that ass. My closing words for the week are, of course, whoop your fucking kid's ass. Beat your fucking children. Beat them in the private of your own home. Don't do it publicly because you'll get arrested. Because this fucking place that we live in, that we call this world, is nothing but a snowflake society, and it's melting around us. And guess what? As every historian will tell you, history repeats itself. So guess what? I'll see you next week, and as always, I'll see you cunts soon.